Alrighty, y'all. What's going on? Alright. We'll keep this one 40 or so minutes-ish, but I managed to finish all the side quests. Um, side quests of the side quests. So now we can do three. Well, I have to go to class, but yeah, no, I finished everything, the prerequisites for class. I'm just gonna shut up now. Let's do it.
Revelio. Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius, pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius.
There you go.
Accio.
Everyone quickly.
Finger. Glacius.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Crap, the classroom is really up here. Really?
Behind how bored I'd be in divination class.
But it is. Wow. This is the type of teacher that beefs with like 14-year-olds' mental problems.
Professor Onai is so knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking.
The future is not etched in stone. It can, but this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. And if that performance, channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the tree?
Glacius, Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you...
Thank you, Professor.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that's the unlocking charm. So finally, all those doors that were locked, we can probably unlock them now. Fuck's sake. Dude.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on greater challenges. If I can find any.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker. First, please allow me to apologize if I seem to... Although I hear your visit.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I said...
Oh, of course not. From what I... In fact, do you see that curious statue over there? We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village...
Lumos.
Those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Lumos.
You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels
Lumos.
responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, you, however, I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, toss. And I took advantage of it. Now, done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted...
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes with me. I'll hand him back. Anyway, I'm not part of this Goblin Rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terrible. I have plans to rescue Gallons on Hufflepuff.
Almost had it.
Disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that? I thought I heard something. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules. Parents are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you...
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Have our gratitude. It has been...
Accio! Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Serona believes we have common goals, then it is possible that we can trust each other. Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizards.
Motherfucker wants me to go grave robbing?
Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Mine now, demiguise.
Alright, these glasses are atrocious. I'm not even gonna lie. We need to do something about that.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
You can't imagine how...
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. A symbol of what has been lost. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to...
It all seems clear.
I do hope I will remain here. Eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious.
Here. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Merlin's beard.
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Expelliarmus!
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Pulsar. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Potato. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Need to get that platform closer, but how? Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Repulso. Sendo. Lumos.
Alright, chat. We return down the hole. We go. Let's see if I can figure this out. Take care.